From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. WFIW reports that an appeal of an Edwards County murder conviction has been denied. The 5th District Court of Appeals in Mount Vernon denied 59-year-old Stephen Schmittler's appeal in the 2021 death of Grayville oilfield worker Tommy T.J. Burns. Schmittler is currently serving a 65-year prison sentence in that case. His appeal claimed ineffective counsel, arguing his defense attorney should have requested separate trials for the murder and weapon possession charges. He also claimed prosecutorial misconduct during closing arguments, including degeneration of the defense's key expert witnesses and misrepresentation of evidence. The appeals court denied the request, saying the defendant cannot show a reasonable probability exists that the result of the proceedings would have been different had there been objections to the prosecutor's improper comments. Burns died while at Ryan Duncan's home in Grayville back in November of 2021, where Schmittler and Burns were reportedly arguing over a bicycle. Witnesses testified hearing a loud boom before discovering Burns in a pool of blood. The murder weapon was later retrieved by police from a cistern using a magnet. Schmittler remains in the Western Illinois Correctional Center in Mount Sterling and will not be eligible for parole until May of 2089. Frontier Community College head volleyball coach Chet Snyder of Fairfield appeared in Wayne County Circuit Court on Monday, facing multiple charges, including sexual abuse involving 2 male victims. WFIW says the 51-year-old Snyder faces 2 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. 1 charge alleges inappropriate contact with a juvenile between September and December of 2016. The second stems from an incident in August of this year involving an adult victim. Additional charges, including unlawful restraint, alleging that Snyder drove 1 victim around Fairfield without allowing him to leave the vehicle, and unlawful delivery of alcohol to a minor. Snyder appeared with his attorney, Troy Parrish, before Judge Denton Aud. Wayne County State's Attorney Kyle Ellis initially sought to deny Snyder pretrial release, but later withdrew the motion after confirming that a special prosecutor will handle the case. Judge Aud noted the special prosecutor still has 21 days to file such a petition. Snyder was released under strict pretrial conditions, including GPS monitoring and an order barring any contact, direct or indirect, between him, his associates, and the alleged victims. Snyder was placed on administrative leave last week by Frontier Community College and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing October 7th at 2 p.m. in Wayne County Circuit Court. Carmel police made 4 arrests over the weekend. WRUL says that on Friday, James Omens was arrested after a traffic stop, charged with driving revoked, operating an uninsured vehicle, and having no valid registration. Early Saturday, Matthew McGill of Crossville initially fled from police after they attempted a traffic stop at Main and Jessup Streets. He later came to a stop and is charged now with reckless driving, aggravated fleeing and eluding, DUI of alcohol, as well as a citation for illegal transportation of alcohol. Also Saturday, police arrested Krista Davis for domestic battery and disorderly conduct after a domestic dispute. And police arrested Adam Bratcher on an outstanding White County warrant for retail theft, which was issued back on August 20th. Friday night, WFIW reports that Wayne County deputies arrested 39-year-old Scott E. Tolliver of Flora after a traffic stop at Northwest 7th in Fairfield. Tolliver was a passenger in the vehicle and was wanted on an outstanding warrant. Tolliver did have to be restrained and was ultimately taken into custody on the warrant and a new charge of resisting arrest. Back on September 1st, Flora police arrested 36-year-old Tiffany L. Beard of Louisville on an outstanding Clay County warrant. That from WNOI reports, which also indicate that on Wednesday the 3rd, they arrested 43-year-old Derek H. Cook of Flora for driving while revoked after a traffic stop. He was also cited for operating an uninsured vehicle. The Wayne County Sheriff's Department responded to a 2-vehicle crash on Highway 15 at the Boylston Crossroads west of Fairfield Saturday. WFIW says a 2025 Chevy Trax driven by 66-year-old Scotty R. Robertson of McLeansboro was westbound on Highway 15 when a 22 Ford truck driven by 29-year-old Logan Belcher of Harrisburg proceeded through the intersection, failing to stop, causing the crash. Robertson and a passenger in his vehicle, 68-year-old Diana Robertson, were taken by ambulance to Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Belcher refused treatment at the scene and was cited for failing to obey a stop sign. The city of Mount Carmel is submitting 2 open space lands acquisition and development grant applications to the state in hopes of receiving funding for 2 local projects. WSJD reports the first would be the city pool project. The second is for a planned dog park and skate park at Lincoln Park on the city's south side. Up to $600,000 can be awarded for each project, which the city would then have to match. Judge says the pool project would have no trouble reaching that amount, while the Lincoln Park project would cost less. The applications will be submitted by the end of the month, and award announcements from the state are expected in February. You'll recall the village of Belmont recently received a $600,000 OSLED grant last year. Speaking of funding, Fairfield Community College has received a $200,000 donation from resident Jerry Cox to support the construction of a new athletic facility on campus. That facility will be located on the southeast side of campus between Mason Hall and Bob Boyles Hall. The IECC Board of Trustees has approved a $5.6 million contract with Beavis Construction of Mount Vernon to begin the project. That new athletic facility will feature a full-size gymnasium serving as the home for the Bobcats volleyball team and a future basketball program. Additional features will include coaches' offices, locker rooms, a weight room, and concession stand. The facility also set to provide space for intramural sports and community events. A groundbreaking is set for next Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. More to come. Your weather forecast is next, and then a look at sports, including more highlights for a local professional fisherman. Stay with us.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
Introducing the Student Plus account from First National Bank, a free checking account designed for students and parents alike. With Student Plus, parents stay in control with real-time alerts and spending limits, while students learn to manage money safely and independently. Instant transfers, lost card protection, and customizable features make banking simple for the whole family. Getting started is easy. Just visit any First National Bank of Allendale branch with your student, set up mobile banking, and choose the features that work best for you. Student Plus accounts with First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Welcome back. It's time to talk weather here tonight. Clear skies and warming conditions today. A little warmer today than yesterday, and more warmth. Even hot conditions are headed our way as we move toward the end of the week. 80 degrees, our high temperature today, out of the 70s. It looks like for the foreseeable future for the high sides. 51 was our low this morning. There you see the normals of 84 and 61, the records 144. Putting maps in motion, not a whole lot to see here in our area. Drought-like conditions expected to worsen over the next few days with no rain in sight here across the board. Passing showers to the north, rain to the east. You might even see some pop-up showers back to the west. There they are, but nothing that is going to impact our weather through the end of the week, it appears. Overnight lows tonight under clear skies will be in the mid-50s region-wide, 56 in Newton, 57 in Carmel. As we look at Wednesday, more sunshine, temperatures elevating once again, 85 to the north, 87 for Albion, 88 in Fairfield and Mount Carmel, near 90, closer to 90 in Carmel, where they're calling for a high of 89. Overnight lows tomorrow night under clear skies, upper 50s near 60. We just kind of keep getting the temperatures a little warmer each period here, and then we'll be in the low 90s, especially along and north and just to the north and a little bit to the south of Interstate 64, maybe still in the upper 80s in the Highway 50 corridor tomorrow, or for Thursday, I should say. but the temperatures just keep getting warmer. Extended forecast moving into the low 90s once again for this weekend. Could be in the mid 90s by Sunday. And again, not much to speak of rain chances, maybe a few hit and miss, widely scattered showers. Thursday, maybe Sunday, but boy, just not a lot of rain out there and more heat and humidity. Summer still has its grasp on us here in the tri-state. More to come. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Summer savings are here at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Explorer up to $5,100 off. And get a new 2024 F-150 up to $13,600 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get hot summer savings at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Grand Cherokee L lease for $433 a month, or a 2024 Dodge Hornet up to $12,330 off. Come in and get yours today and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Welcome back. It's time now to talk sports. Congratulations to Mount Carmel native Drew Gill as he and Team USA captured gold in South Africa at the 19th annual Black Bass World Championship. Gill says he and his partner won the individual gold as well, saying the competition was strong and that it was fun. A fun experience getting to meet people from around the world that share the same passion for catching bass. Gill was a collegiate fisherman at Wabash Valley College before turning pro and sits at 3 career wins with 31 top 10 finishes already in his young career, earning just shy of $1 million in career winnings, according to Major League Fishing. Gill was also named the Rookie of the Year for the 2024 pro season. High school golf action from yesterday. Mount Carmel played at Carmel. On the girls' side, the Lady Aces beat Carmel 153 to 222. The Lady Aces' Zimmy Moore, the medalist, at 36. On the boys' side, Carmel edged Mount Carmel by 1 shot, 161 to 162. However, the Aces' Hatcher Knipe was the medalist at 36. At Hamilton County yesterday on the boys' side, the host Foxes first at 158, Edwards County second at 174, followed by Johnston City and Hardin County, tying with Hamilton County's number 2 team. The Foxes' Larson Hunt and the Lions' Drew Roosevelt tied for medalist honors at 37. On the girls' side, Hamilton County won with a 208. Johnston City was second at 211. Edwards County and Hardin County had no team scores. Boys golf yesterday, Olney hosted Red Hill Lawrenceville and the Tigers win it 158 to 174. Olney's Aiden Nealis, the medalist, at 35. And in a girls' match, Salem hosted Olney. The Wildcats win it 175 to 216. Salem's Reagan Schuler, the medalist, at 38. One other girls' golf score from yesterday, Fairfield fell to Benton 176 to 218. High school tennis yesterday, Fairfield beats Carmel by the final of 7 to 2. And in cross-country action yesterday at the Heron Invite, Heron wins the boys' race at 15 points. Massac County second at 92, Fairfield third at 95. Runners from 14 teams taking part. Salem and NCOE from our area had no team scores. On the girls' side, Fairfield first at 18, Vienna second at 75. 16 teams had runners there. NCOE's Hadley Douglas took first individually with a time of 19 minutes, 28.4 seconds. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. More football replays coming your way tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for more news. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.